Hello, Pisces. It's Oh My God Tarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. We're going to get into the astrology reading cards and figure out who's talking about you. And then we're going to do a tarot card spread, figure out what are they talking about. Here we go. Your first, you keep popping up, Aquarius. The energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Aquarius people, Aquarius energy in the mix, you never know what you can expect. Because Aquarius is associated with Uranus, and Uranus rules the element of surprise. But Aquarius is also about friendships, networking, talking to people. So let's hope that this interaction, what they're talking about, is friendly. Because Aquarius rules the house of friendship. Then we have Scorpio. This energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So we have somebody who's very, very deep in their connection, somebody who's creative. So let's hope that they're being friendly, wanting to be creative, wanting to get deep, wanting to have some loyalty connections. And then let's look at your next card. Ooh, Sagittarius, where have you been? The energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. I like it. I like it because Sagittarius, they're not typically petty people. Well, they can be petty actually when they're bored, but they're very easygoing and they're very broad-minded. They like to keep learning about life. They like to be educated and they like to know why. Why is that so? So we have somebody who's at least mature in some way. Hopefully they don't have any dark-sided aspects. But if we have this combination, we have somewhat of a mix of air, intellect, water, feelings and emotions, spirituality, and fire. That zest for life and enthusiasm and that boldness, courage, all of that, and higher learning. So I would say Aquarius and Sagittarius are both involved in learning more and more and more because they have a thirst for knowledge. So does Scorpio. So let's have a look at the tarot spread and figure out what's going on. Why are you talking about me? What you talking about? All right? And we're going to use the Pre-Raphaelite tarot cards for your spread. Here's your first card. The first card you got is the Hermit. And some of you know the Hermit as being associated with Virgo. So we have Virgo energy in the mix in addition to these three. The Hermit card rules self-reflection, self-discovery. If you look closer at this card, you see that there's an ocean behind the Hermit, which means there's a bunch of emotions behind this travel, this journey, this path. You see the steps because they're reaching higher and higher levels of enlightenment on this journey through observing people. You see the moon and the sun emerging, and the sun is right at its head for enlightenment, awakening, okay? But we don't get lost in this. We hope that this person that is talking about you is enlightened. They're going on their soul searching mission and whatever higher learning they're trying to acquire. Let's hope it's a positive thing that they're trying to share, and hopefully good energy. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles represents hard work and determination. When this card is in reverse, we have to think about distraction. So I'm wondering what is this Hermit energy being distracted from? Maybe that tunnel focus on observation is distracting them from work or health, because the Pentacles rules very physical things, the human physical things like just possessions and money and your health, tangible, the essentials to being a human. Then we have, interesting card, we have the Four of Wands, which speaks to marriage, twin flame, fire that burns consistently, some stable fire, which is nice. Think about central heating. Just think about a stable source of energy, positive energy, structured, stable energy. And this is actually a nice thing next to the Eight of Pentacles, because in this card we see two people here as opposed to the one just focused on their work. We see that the fruits of the labor, somebody else is dependent and benefiting from it. But this distraction here, I'm wondering if on the home front it's a distraction, but there's still that love. So this person that's talking about you may be closely connected to you, maybe out there doing some self-reflection, but on their way to coming home. So let's keep going, get a better idea. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Lots of pentacles here. Maybe talking about careers, health, lifestyle. And finally, the Ace of Wands. Okay, Okay. So when we look at the spread as a whole, we see that someone who's talking about you they're obviously on their own path to enlightenment. They're obviously trying to get into this higher learning thing or learn about themselves through just observing other people, and you may be one of those people that they're observing. They may view you as somebody who has a stable source of love and support and happiness and energy, and and they may look up to you in that way. They may be focused on you more than they're focused on themselves. It may be distracting from their work. So you may have a coworker who's too fixated on your lifestyle and what you got going on, or just like not even necessarily a coworker, somebody in your life that is comparing themselves to you, which that could spark jealousy, sure, but they could be trying to learn from you. Just because there's so much of this Sagittarius, like, I want to know why, when, where. Hopefully not any jealousy, because again, we have Scorpio, and they're prone to being like, okay, well, loyalty is key, and if you ascend higher than me, then is that disloyal? Subject to conversation. But again, we do have this twin flames energy, so this person may be just motivated by the way that you move. Maybe they're inspired by you as well, and it's a distracting thing for them. So then we have the Queen of Pentacles, somebody else who's very intelligent as it relates to like money, finance, work, career, home front, strategizing, investments, and anything that human smartness and acquiring wealth or acquiring things. Like people who have it together in that area, like Capricorns, Tauruses, you'll see that they don't just buy a bunch of things. They get deals, or they negotiate, or you know what I mean? They have this thing to them that gets them ahead in life. The skill, I guess. And so the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse here. Why are the two most productive energies in this reading in reverse? There may be a throw to how distracting this twin flame relationship is. Maybe this is one of those twin flame relationships that throws you off, because it may throw you off because this person may even be out on their own, doing their own thing, having this separate lifestyle. So much pentacles here, it makes me feel like this twin flame energy is something that is like, they go out and then they come back. They go out to learn, observe, get themselves back on track, and then they come back. I feel like maybe some of these people, this person that is talking about you may feel like you are a distraction from work. They may feel like that you're a stable source of like passion and commitment worthy, but I feel like when they are committed to you, they may suffer from distraction from work. You may be interfering. You may be wanting too much attention. And then the Queen of Pentacles is like knowing better, knowing how to be the top of the line worker, but just kind of like falling short because of your emotions or your attitude. And again, that might be an impact of the relationship. Again, it's all in divine timing. It's all in the divine operation of things. And I feel like this distraction may lead to inspiration for something new. Ace of Wands is new inspiration, is wondering what's next, or planting that seed of starting a new path, which brings us all the way back to the Hermit, who's doing the observation thing. So through this observation and through these distractions, I feel like maybe that just because it's a Pentacles fire thing, I'll stop that right now. Sorry, fans. Just because we go from Pentacles to Fire to Pentacles, I feel like it's like the priorities keep shifting. Like, I'm excited, I'm not excited about work. I'm excited about love, relationships, I'm excited about the passion that this person that's talking about me brings, but it's distracting from my responsibilities. Excuse me. Some of you just want to sail away and have a happy fairy tale ending with this person that's talking about you, wanting to show loyalty and commitment, marriage. But it's distracting from what is a responsibility and what is your day-to-day. So this is like somebody who wants to burn a fire with you at home and do all the lovey-dovey stuff, but they don't want to do the groundwork for stability in the relationship. Or if they do, they're distracted from the actual actions of getting that stability. Fire, Pentacles, Fire, Pentacles, Fire, Pentacles. Like, it's kind of like an on and off thing. Sometimes I'm working, sometimes I'm not working. Sometimes I take off and I'm on my own. Maybe they feel bad about not working or being distracted from their productivity. And then they do the soul searching thing, but they always come home. The Queen of Pentacles, it almost makes me feel like because of this on and offness or this unreliability of this person, it might mean that like the support system has to fall out of the supportive and go into the lead role, which is not necessarily what was the plan, you know. But again, that might be a direct result of the distraction from work, or the, you know, I don't work right now because I'm stay at home caricature. So this feeling right here is what makes me feel like is a point of contention. It's like I'm the Queen of Pentacles and I'm supposed to be the support, and now I'm the breadwinner. Now I don't feel good about that. I'm doing it because I'm queen. I'm on my queen but I don't feel good about it. I feel like, you know, if I'm going to be the queen, maybe I should go off on my own. So this person not only is giving you something to talk about, they're talking about this whole situation. Maybe they're talking about it with you and you're aware of it already, but I feel like there's possibly an imbalance of like work versus the relationship, or the positions of who's supposed to be taking care of what responsibilities are going to who, and it's breeding a new desire, a new inspiration. Now this doesn't even look like your typical Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands looks like they're pondering, and that's where the inspiration comes from, rather than being like, oh my god, I'm excited, and oh, a new inspiration. This inspiration may be born from some confusion. We see clouds, but look at the face. The face is like concerned or pondering, or, you know, and then there's a book here with notes just dreaming. Maybe it's starting from like, oh, things have got to be different, or it's like it's born out of defeat, or it's born out of the things that aren't going right. Like, if I'm a breadwinner, I might as well, or this desire of me having to pick up the slack all the time and not being appreciated for my role that I'm supposed to have is giving me this new desire to, you know, maybe journey onto a castle, or whatever your new idea of what you want life to be is as a result of these things happening to you. Maybe you have an unreliable partner. Maybe you have somebody who's very distant from you, and they no matter what maintain their individuality, like a Virgo. No matter what you do, there's a layer of a Virgo that you cannot penetrate. And because Aquarius is this unique, singular, individualistic energy contributing to this reading, I feel like the communication may be about that. The fact that they're singular, and of course they like loyalty, but they like to have their own self-loyalty. They like to learn about themselves, and that's a really important aspect of their character. So anybody in a partnership with this person would have to understand that they need to be free. They need to be able to run away and explore sometimes, and maybe that's not working for you. Maybe that type of energy is not the type of energy that needs to be talking about you, because you want a full-blown commitment and marriage and stability, and that's something that you're learning. Now this card's supposed to be so happy, but we see her longing into the distance, looking downwards. It's supposed to be stable, and I feel like that's like a little bit of a hint, because when she looks down, she's looking at this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which makes me feel, again, like some responsibilities are being piled onto someone else, and loyalty and is being tested. I feel like this person is talking about you, maybe about this whole situation. Maybe they're going to be talking to you as soon as this inspiration for a new circumstance emerges, because then I would believe that there has to be a conversation. Because you've been neglecting me for so long, I just feel like I just want to move to Botswana and start my own business. I mean, I've been taking care of myself. I didn't even think about it, but I have been, because you've been free to go wherever you want. This whole individuality thing and being free to explore, and this whole, you know, you're committed, but you're also non-committal, and you want loyalty, but you're also, loyalty's in question. I feel like, you know, what they're talking about is their own journey. I feel like they're almost not excluding you, but like it's more of an individual thing for them. If you are in a relationship with them, it's more of an individual journey that they're having, and that could possibly, you know, make you feel neglected, even if this is your soulmate twin flame. I mean, some of you are just understanding of having a partner who has to go and be free and go do their own thing, but Scorpio being here, I feel like there's a question of loyalty. And so Queen of Pentacles energy, if that is a negative thing because of this reversal, if like, I don't want to have to step up to play, I want somebody who takes care of me, who isn't always off. Again, new inspiration for a desire in a relationship, what your idea of a twin flame relationship is. Now you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius because of all this fire, as well as a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, in addition to the Aquarius, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. That's basically most of the zodiac. Yeah, so there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel and share the video, leave a comment, and if you'd like a personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop where I sell all sorts of delicious candles and metaphysical products. Alright? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!